What's up, guys? This is Soundwave Jordan here. We are back once again with another video regarding Transformers The Last Night. And boy oh boy, we have some pretty darn exciting news to talk about. First things first, as you guys already saw from the title headline of this video, Megatron is a jet. That's right, guys. Megatron will apparently be a jet in Transformers 5, as well as we're going to be talking about something that occurred over the weekend, which was Toy Fair 2017. Now, for those who do not know what that is, pretty much it's a huge toy convention in which Hasbro brings out their latest and greatest toys, as well as other companies. But you know, we're going to be talking about Hasbro because Hasbro is in charge of Transformers and everything Transformers. So as you guys already know, Transformers The Last Night will be releasing this summer, and of course Hasbro has to promote their movie with the usual toys of the Transformers. And of course I want to talk about it with you guys because, you know, there are some pretty important things that have been revealed in terms of the toys, in which Megatron being a jet is one of them. So, you know, I'm pretty darn excited to talk about this with you guys. You guys already know I barely talk about the Transformers toys, but since this is important and it's regarding Transformers 5, of course I had to share it with you guys. So first things first, we're going to be talking about two different articles. The first article is pretty much the official images of each of the toys that we'll be releasing sometime in the future, and the second article is pretty much going to be talking about the description of each of these toys. So let's get on with it. I'm pretty darn excited. Megatron is a jet. Once again, I stated this before and I'm stating it again. I was just waiting till the weekend finishes up before I talk about this in this video because, you know, Toy Fair is a weekend thing, you know, and I want to, you know, do a roundup of it and whatnot. So let's continue. Toy Fair 2017 Transformers The Last Night Premiere Series official images. Hasbro has shared some official images of the upcoming Transformers The Last Night Premiere Series Generation toys. Included in this post are images of all the fan-oriented movie releases, including the awesome new Leader Class Megatron, The Last Night Premiere Series Leader Class Megatron, The Last Night Premiere Series Voyager Class Grimlock, Hound, Megatron, and Scorn, The Last Night Premiere Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee, New Mode, Crosshairs, Strafe, Slash, Slug, Drift, Squeaks, and Steelbane. Alright, I'm pretty darn excited. Let's look at these images, guys. First things first, we're going to be looking at Deluxe Slash. Slash was supposed to be in Age of Extinction, however, he didn't make it into it for the final cut, which was kind of disappointing. I mean, he would have been a cool Cybertronian Velociraptor, but he didn't make it in. Maybe he may be in the 5th movie, but I highly doubt it. They're just making toys for him, in which they're going to use to promote Transformers The Last Night. So let's continue. There goes Slash's Dino form. We have Drift, Deluxe Class Drift. He's in his black and red Bugatti. There goes the Bugatti right there. We have Deluxe Class Slug. You know, Slug. Fan favorite. Fan favorites his G1. There goes his Dino form. We have Squeaks. Now, this is something I really want to talk about with you guys because, as you guys can see from here, Squeaks has a gun. That's right, Squeaks. Our little robot, our little moped Vespa has a gun. Now here's what I'm predicting, right? I'm predicting that Isabella, as you guys already know, finds Squeak in the beginning of the movie. They become friends and whatnot, but Squeaks is a shy robot. He's very, you know, scared of the world because you already know the Transformers Retaliation Force, they're taking out the Transformers and whatnot. And you know, he's a shy robot. He's very small, very fragile and whatnot. And in this picture right here, we see him with a gun. So I'm predicting that somehow in the late act of the movie, like the final act or sometime in the middle act, Squeaks sees Isabella in danger. And this is where he finally builds up courage. This is where he finally steps up to protect Isabella and actually uses out his Cybertronian weaponry. Therefore, him getting a gun and using it to protect Isabella against probably Decepticons or humans, I don't know. But that's just a prediction that I'm having. I'm predicting that Squeaks will build up some courage and try to attempt to defend Isabella, and you know, that's why we're probably seeing him with a weapon. That's just my opinion though. This is just a prediction. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about this. Let's go on to the next image. There goes Squeaks in his rusty moped. Holy, it looks horrible. Alright, so we see Deluxe Steelbane. There he goes right there. I wonder if he's going to be in the movie. I doubt it though. Here we are with our favorite Dinobot, Voyager class Grimlock. He looks extremely shiny, but I have to say, I'm not liking this image. I am definitely not liking this image. This image looks a bit weird, and his legs look so fragile and skinny. I don't know. I feel like a leader class Grimlock would have been a lot better, not a Voyager class. That's just my opinion though. Deluxe class Bumblebee. Wow, he looks great actually. He looks fantastic. This toy actually looks really sick. Look at the details. Look at his face. Look at his chest plate. And look at the car mode. Holy, he looks really good. Like really good. At least in my opinion. Here we are with Crosshairs. We see him with his epic coat, as well as we see him with his awesome submachine guns that he had from Age of Extinction. His toy doesn't look too bad. I dig it. Here we go with Strafe. Strafe looks, well, you know, strafey, I guess. He's the two-headed pterodactyl. I don't know the actual dinosaur name, but you guys already know him from the 4th movie. He was pretty darn awesome, and you know, I'm glad to see him back in action. Here we are with Leader Class Megatron. Megatron looks fantastic. This is Leader Class Megatron, guys. He looks so freaking awesome. Holy, he looks absolutely amazing, as well as we can actually see him in his jet form. Now, here's something else I want to talk about. As you guys can see from here, Megatron is turning into a jet. Megatron has had many vehicle forms throughout the whole entire Transformers live action series. In the first movie, he was a Cybertronian jet. In the second movie, he was a Cybertronian tank that was able to fly. In the third movie, he was a rusting truck. And in the 4th movie, he was Galvatron, as well as being a pickup truck. And in the 5th movie, as you guys can see from here, he's turning into a jet. Now the thing about this jet, right? This jet right here looks like an Earth jet, at least in my opinion. I mean, just take a nice look at it. It has a cockpit. It also has the basic fundamentals of a regular jet, having wings on the side, as well as having the nose just stick out in the front. I mean, this looks like an Earth aircraft to me, at least in my opinion. It even has a cockpit. I mean, it has a cockpit right there, guys. You guys can see it in the front on the nose. It has a cockpit. Why on earth would any other type of jet not have a cockpit? I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, I was talking to some people on Xbox talking about Megatron being a jet and all, and some people were saying that they think he's going to transform into a Cybertronian jet, and that they believe that this is a Cybertronian jet. I'm sorry, but I highly have to disagree with this, because why would a Cybertronian jet have a cockpit? I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right? As well as, Megatron has been on Earth for the past 3 movies. He's been on Earth. He hasn't been to Cybertron since Transformers 2. He's been on Earth since 3. He's been on Earth since 4. And he's been on Earth, well, after Cybertron in Transformers 2. So, pretty much Megatron has been on Earth for years. For a long, long time. And to see him transform into an Earth aircraft, I mean, it makes perfect sense. I mean, the only thing I can say, I believe Megatron will be transforming into an Earth aircraft. However, he will be having some Cybertronian redesigns. You can also see that there are some Cybertronian markers on the wings of the jet, so you know, it's possible that he may be having some Cybertronian designs on the Earth aircraft. That's just what I believe. I do believe that Megatron will be transforming into an Earth aircraft, not a Cybertronian aircraft. It doesn't make sense if he does transform into a Cybertronian aircraft. And you know, a Cybertronian jet having a cockpit, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, you know, I believe Megatron will be transforming into an Earth aircraft. That's just my opinion, of course. But he will be having some Cybertronian designs. That's just how I feel. So, you know, Leader Class Megatron, he looks freaking awesome. He looks truly fantastic. And I'm very, very impressed with this toy. Let's go on to the next image. Alright, here we are with Voyager Hound. Voyager Hound looks a bit too simplified in my opinion. He actually looks pretty darn weird, so I'm not so sure how I feel about it exactly, but so far I'm not liking it. This is Voyager Class Megatron. Obviously this looks extremely bad compared to the Leader Class Megatron, in which we saw a couple images ago right here. So you know, this is Voyager class Megatron. Voyager class Scorn. Doesn't look too bad. His dino form actually looks freaking awesome. It looks like a Bionicle, at least in my opinion, but you know, it looks pretty darn awesome. And this is Slash. So pretty much those are all of the official images from the toys. My favorite toys so far from all of these images are Slug, Grimlock, Bumblebee, Crosshairs, Strafe, Leader class Megatron, and Voyager class Scorn. So, you know, that's just how I feel. Let me know what you guys think about these toys in the comment section below. Do you guys like them? Do you guys think that they're going to be awesome? Will you guys be picking up any of these toys? Just let me know in the comment section below. If you guys want to check out all these other images for yourselves, I will leave all links inside the description. Alright, so let's go on to the next article in which they have the description for each of these toys. And I'm not going to be going over all of them because, well, you know, it's a lot of reading and I'm pretty sure I will bore you guys with all this reading. So let's go on. Alright, so right here we talk about each of the descriptions for the toys that we'll be releasing. I will be reading the introduction, so you know, let's be on the lookout for it. Transformers The Last Night 2017 product description official press release. Finally, to cap it all up, Hasbro is sending us their official product description press release for Transformers The Last Night toy line for the year 2017. Transformers The Last Night features all the most iconic Autobots and Decepticons from the film and delivers multiple ways to play. The kid-focused turbo changer line gets into action fast with quick, clever changing between modes. Our older boy fan-focused Premier Edition line includes movie-inspired detail and complex conversions. We're also introducing fun ways to play, including a robot RC item that celebrates the big personality of our newest friend Autobot, Squeaks, as well as our new Allspark tech line that puts power to bring life to our Transformers characters in our consumer hands. Previously known information, yada yada yada, that's just unnecessary information, and each of these descriptions pretty much give us descriptions of the toys we just saw before. So you know, I'm not going to be reading all of this, however, I will be giving all links inside the description so you guys will be able to check it out yourselves. I feel like this is something you guys should definitely check out, especially if you want to pick up one of these toys. So be on the lookout for that because, you know, this is going to be extremely important. So be on the lookout for it. Make sure you guys read the descriptions if you guys want to pick up these toys because they're very important. So let's go back to the article, and that's pretty much all of the information I have to share with you guys. You know, that's pretty much there. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I gave you guys my opinion on the Megatron being a jet scenario, as well as Squeaks somehow protecting Isabella in Transformers 5. Those are just some speculations that I have from these toys, and of course that's all I really have to say for today's video. I mean, I don't really talk about toys that much, however I want to give you guys my opinion and give you guys the information of the latest toys that will be occurring in Transformers The Last Night. So with that being said though guys, that's all I really have to say for today. Like I said before, I will leave all links inside the description so you guys will be able to check it out. I will also leave my Twitter inside the description so you guys will be able to check out yourselves. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, this is Soundwave Jordan here. Peace, late, and see you guys in the next Transformers The Last Night video. I'm out, and have a lovely, awesome, splendid day.